I have completed my BE in Electronics and Communication at Karpam College of Engineering last year. There I got offer at Virtusa for testing role. Till January I was in confusion whether to choose Virtusa or Salesforce, so I was a little bit slow only. So after February I was about to complete my development. I am not able to pass in my first mock interview.
Okay.
Because even though I was good in coding, I was bad in situation handling. I am not able to handle that situation in the first mock interview.
This entire meet, if you have any questions, definitely he is going to answer. So on this session, to begin with, maybe Madhesh, you can quickly introduce about yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have completed my BE in Electronics and Communication at Karpam College of Engineering last year. And there I got offer at Virtusa for testing role. So Salesforce was not my first choice first of all. It was my backup plan initially. So I came to know about Salesforce from one of my brother. So last year at September I came to know about AJSD skills from my brother, and I joined here. At the time also I had an offer of Virtusa. They told like they will be onboarding me on January or March of 2024. So why don't I want to waste my time? So I just started studying Salesforce. Till January I was in confusion whether to choose Virtusa or Salesforce, so I was a little bit slow only. So after February I was about to complete my development. So at the time I was doing my PD1. After that I have to choose anyone. So I decided to choose Salesforce as my career, and I just rejected an offer of Virtusa of April. And then I applied for a mock and I cleared it on my second attempt only.
Okay.
And then AJSD referred me a few companies, and then I got placed yesterday.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the brief. You said you started last year, right? Last year September.
Yes, sir.
Okay, last year September. It's close to almost
1 year.
1 year. 1 year. So 10 months of journey. Do you think that learning Salesforce, especially what and all you have learned so far, right? Is that really taking that 10 months, or you think here and there you were quite lag? How did it happen?
So actually, I said the reason is I had a backup plan first of all. So if Salesforce was my only plan, I would have completed before 4 months, I guess.
Okay.
So I didn't take that much serious on Salesforce. So before few months back only, I just want to get placed into Salesforce. So it would not take that much month to complete Salesforce.
Okay, fine. Thank you. From EC to IT. So whether IT is part of your plan, like a career plan, or is this something?
No, sir. Before joining into college itself, IT is my plan, because many of my relatives are in IT department.
Okay,
so
good.
Taking EC might be a two-way, so I thought of taking EC.
Okay, same like me. Okay, but when it comes to learning, since you are from a different background, not from the typical CSE or IT background, when it comes to learning Salesforce, especially the customization part, the coding part, do you find it is hard to learn, or how it was?
So whether it is an IT or non-IT, that customization part is same for both, I guess. So the difference is comes when only in development part. So it doesn't make me more difficult when it comes to customization also, because officially I joined at September 7, but before coming into, I just completed till Apex by YouTube itself. So there itself I know what is Salesforce and what I'm going to study for next few months. So I didn't get any much complication while studying this
coding part and all. Good. During your journey, we come to know that you started supporting our trainees itself as an assistant trainer, right? Just tell about more about like how did you get into this assistant trainer role, and how it actually helped you?
I am very much thankful to Shobana ma'am. She only recommended AJSD to assist me as an assistant trainer.
Okay.
It helped me a lot. Like I was taking like 7:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
There are many trainees, they are asking me new questions, even I am not able to answer them. So next day I will be searching for that answers and I will be giving them an answer.
Good, good.
It is hard to sit and revise a topic which you have passed.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the things you keep studying now, you will be thinking like, I know these things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're testing yourself, you will find like I'm lagging in some of the parts. So there I can find some which are the areas I'm lagging, and I will be keep on improving those using those
Good, good, good. How about from the communication standpoint? Do you think that assisted trainer role helped you in any way?
Yeah, it's really improved my communication because people from colonization will not come alone from our region like Tamil languages. They are from all over India and some are from other parts of the world. So you obviously have to communicate in English. Whether it is right or wrong, you will have a freedom to talk in English.
Mm-hmm.
So it will help you to improve your language.
I'm glad that the co-learner or the assistant trainer program, it is within AJSD. If you have completed at least till admin topics, you can come back to us and tell, I want to join any one of the live session as an assistant trainer. As an assistant trainer, again, maybe the name is assistant trainer, you are not an actual trainer. You will be guiding them to clarify the queries. Obviously, when you are going to guide them to clarify the queries, you have to talk in English, whether, as he told, whether you are making a grammar mistake or not, that doesn't matter. You have to speak. When you started speaking, that is going to help you. Secondly, it will definitely help you to revise the topic.
Yes.
You would have completed and now you are learning Apex, triggers or LWC, but someone will ask questions from record type or from the flows. By the time when they ask any queries, if you are not aware, obviously as he told, you can still go back, check, and next day you can still come back and support them. So the two ways are available. So if you are not yet use the co-learner sessions, make use of the co-learner sessions where you can support others in this way. Coming back to the interview preparations, you talked about mock interview, right? In AJST, like whenever anyone completes that entire training module, we'll be asking them to first attend the mock interview. Maybe you can share about your mock interview experience.
When it comes to mock interview preparation, we are a group of 4 to 6 people who are preparing for a mock interview. You might have seen Srihari and Deepika's sister last week who have placed in Q84. We were studying as a group because individually it is not that much possible to complete prepare for a mock interview. So you also make a group with who are preparing for a mock interview. We will be going for a co-learner session and we will be going into a breakout room ourselves and we will be discussing with the online people also, so that we are regularly getting new topics and we are also getting questions from companies who are recently asked and that makes us best while preparing for the mock interviews.
Okay. Here in AJST, how many times you attended the mock interview with our trainers?
I have attended prelims one time, mock interview, all 3 to Nagarajan sir only.
Okay.
I'm not able to pass in my first mock interview.
Okay.
Because even though I was good in coding, I was bad in situation handling. I'm not able to handle that situation in the first mock interview. So I'm not able to do the triggers.
Okay.
Next time I did well and I cleared the mock interview in the second interview.
Okay. So it's close to second time you have cleared the mock interview. Okay. What are the companies you have given interviews?
Given Cube84, I have given an interview through one of my friend referred, but I'm not able to crack that. And then N28 company, yesterday I told you, sir, I have given interview to that company also, on 10 planet companies.
Okay, total 3 companies.
3 to 4 companies, I missed one thing.
Okay, good. Do you think you are getting you're getting a calls, right? You are from EC and they are giving you call. Have they asked about any certification, whether you have cleared any certifications?
Yes, sir, all companies ask me certifications.
Oh, okay.
When I am going, which certification have you completed, they are asking me.
Have they said that as a kind of eligibility criteria?
They didn't say directly, sir, but they are asking us whether you have completed or not.
Okay. I'll be having a few more questions as well. Maybe people over here if you are having, I'm talking about in AJSD classroom, if you are having any questions, you can ask. And similarly, people are online, click on raise hand, so that if you have any questions to ask Madhesh, he will clarify your queries.
Work from home opportunity is not my criteria that I given to the AJ skills. Like I am ready to work on from office or from home, but fortunately I got work from home. Like only few companies like 10 plant are giving work from home. That's not from my point of get a work from home. If you're good in sense, you will get on work from home.
So basically, if you are planning for work from home options, depends upon the companies they provide. If you really badly look for work from home, what we would suggest, go and work for any companies at least for 6 months, showcase your talent. If they get a good thing about you, like okay, he or she can go home and still can deliver what she is or he is capable of delivering in office. If you can give the trust to the employer over the period of 3 months or 6 months, it is possible. There are one of the tied up partners, Q84, this is what they tell every time when we refer candidate. They will say, Ashok, please first ask them to come and work here. If they are able to deliver the projects as we expected, and we will evaluate their performance in the 6 months. If they are doing good, let them go home and deliver from the home. So if you are don't be very stringent about getting work from home. This is a kind of a recommendation I'm telling. At least for 3 to 6 months, try to go and experience the live experience in office, then give a request for work from home. Being a fresher, getting a work from home is actually you have to be lucky like this, lucky like him. Only then you will be getting a work from home option. But as an experienced guy, once you join any organization as a fresher, work there for 1 year and 2 years, then later you are switching job, definitely you can demand work from home. Yes, you have to compromise the salary in between, provided depends upon the companies. But work from home is definitely possible in Salesforce. But coming back to the freshers, it purely depends upon the situations, your extra talent and the companies. We cannot assure them. Ram.
Have you done any projects before you are attending?
Yeah, I have done my projects like not from the AJSD side. Like I have myself and Srihari and another guy. We just created a project for ourselves to showcase in our interview, because we have to tell something that I have did like this. So I just did some automations and some other flows and placing some LWC components, which while I'm studying LWC component, I want to place it in somewhere. So I was creating some projects around it, and I'm making like 60-70% of the project, so that I can say in my interview. And they also asked, the interviewer also asked me about projects and all, not from this company, but the other companies which I am interviewed, which I have given interviewed, they asked me about the projects, and only when you did the project you can explain the or else they will find out.
So, you know how many projects you have done?
Like only one project I have done.
Being a fresher, it is recommended to create or develop your own project, at least one project. If you are like him, if you are able to get the project outside and you can develop, well and good. If you feel I don't have idea about creating a project, could you please refer any other project? Within AJSD materials, there are 3 projects available. In manufacturing, e-commerce, insurance projects are there. You please go ahead and start do the projects all by your own. If you need any assistance, get the assistance from our QA trainers. But definitely, just like how you are going to mention trained developer, these many points I have got in the trial heads, better you mention your project in the resume, so that assume that the recruiter is receiving 10 or 15 profiles. Out of the 15, if you have done a project, there are chances most likely they will pick yours, and first they will do interview with you. You will get the preference over that. And during that interview, if you can explain the project really well, like he said, you cannot simply put the project, only if you did, then mention, and if you can explain that really well, right, that is what the expectation is as well. Because once you get recruited, there also you are going to develop a project and you are going to give a demonstration to the business. So they can assess that skill during the interview itself, provided if you have done the projects. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, Sureka is asking, how did you started your project? Okay, I think he already answered. He and his other trainees in AJSD, they started the project all by their own. A small concept of
Yes, sir.
putting. How did you get the concepts of developing a project?
Initially, we had 2-3 ideas of doing a projects from our friends who are getting placed in some companies. They will be giving us some ideas like these are the things we are doing inside our company. You can say make some topics from that, and you can do by small projects of your own. From that mostly we can do like service centers, like it is somewhat easy for us to do for us a beginner. So we did a car service center projects where we are getting a car vehicles and we are processing that and maintaining a history of how many times the car has been serviced, and we used our automations there, and this is what we did in that project.
Now, what is common among all this? He had a good network, like a good network of friends who are also into Salesforce, who is also worked in Salesforce. Try to build such network. Especially people in Chennai, you get such network. இங்கே நீங்கள் வந்து daily போகும்போது you can create that network so that you come together, learn together, and suppose any one of you got placed, they can support each other. People online, please make use of LinkedIn. In fact, one of the interviews he has attended recently via LinkedIn contact, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you talk about that? How did you use LinkedIn effectively?
Like 2 months back, I have started my integration after completing my mock interviews. I thought like starting of integration. So I just created my own Weather API, a small integration, and I did a like content for on LinkedIn. I just posted. On the same day, I got a call from Salesforce Developer who is working in N28 company, and she told me that you have good in integration. I guess our company is recruiting recently. I would like to recommend you. Like that, she told me. Okay, I also was searching for a job at the time, so I told her like, okay, I will. You can refer me, like that. She daily pinged me, like she also sent me some of the notes, like you just prepare these things, like as a fresher, if you are getting into a company, there are some modules they are providing us to do, like these are the validation rules, these are the flows, and like for every topic she had some questions, and she told me like try to solve this. If you are trying to solve this now, you will be able to survive in any company, like that she told me, and I was also practicing those. And then they scheduled me a first round, and yesterday only I completed my second round of interview, and today I got a final HR round from that company also. And
Good. See, and it is only from LinkedIn you come to know about her,
yes,
right?
sir, right.
See, obviously, make use of that social network, especially the LinkedIn one. You don't know which door open for you. But what is very important, you cannot simply go and ask the people, help me, message பண்ணிலாம் கேட்க முடியாது. He has done some work and he has put his own work in LinkedIn. On seeing his own work, people are approaching him. Simple. Being a fresher, if you are doing this right, the one who is looking into your content, they will come to know this is simply available in the website. This is simply available in the ChatGPT. They will unfollow you, in fact, and they will turn off the notification for your post. If you really want people should notice you, appadina you should start sculpt yourself. When you started doing your own project, your own attempt, that need not to be even like a completed one. This is what I have attempted, and this is what the outcome of this attempt in solity. If you can project yourself, there are chances, as he told, the people will come to you directly and they will be offering you the opportunities. Look at the extent he is explaining. The one who got introduced in LinkedIn was supporting him in learning as well as in referring him good job opportunities as well. How do you practice trigger, and the way you learn trigger, how did you manage pressure in interview? Okay, over to you.
Like I didn't get more trouble in doing triggers because already I know Java, like so I completed my admin really quickly, so I didn't get that much complication on completing a trigger. The question from AJSD is pretty easy for me to solve, but when I'm going out of AJSD and getting some scenarios from online and from some other companies like WinForm, it is really tough for me to solve. And we group of friends, we try to solve those companies interviews trigger questions regularly, so that make us easy to face interviews trigger questions. So trigger don't make us some much trouble in interview for us.
Thank you. Obviously, triggers you have to practice, because whatever the interview you go, they will definitely ask you to write trigger. Just like they will ask you to open the notepad and they will ask you to start write the triggers. The intention is not to check your syntaxes, rather than they will check your logical, the way your logical எப்படி நீங்கள் derive பண்ணி எடுத்துட்டு வரீங்கங்கிறத they are going to check. So that analytical thinking and logical thinking is really must when you are going to solve any problem. All right. Okay. Madhesh, coming back to the training model you are facing in AJSD, it's a kind of a model where you have to watch the videos, understand the concept, then you have to resolve the case studies. So no trainer will come and explain you, or a board வச்சு உங்களுக்கு explain பண்ண போறது கிடையாது, or not even a trainer will come and explain all the concepts one by one. So how did you find that training model? Do you find it helpful or do you find it hard to practice? So you can share your feedback on this.
Sir, it is helpful only for me because if someone is coming and teaching, it will not be go in the same way. Like we are all not from the same background, right? All have different backgrounds. So if someone want to study some long time, he will take his own time to get the topics to be completed. So if someone is studying somewhat fast, he will be going and completing the course in 2 or 3 months. So this model is really helpful for them, I guess. So it depends upon the person. So this is quite helpful for them. So I don't find any difficulties in this model.
All right, thank you. How about the Q&A sessions? Who was your QA trainer?
Shobana.
Shobana. Okay, maybe you can share feedback about Shobana and Q&A sessions.
Shobana, like from starting onwards, she is my trainer. I am really thankful for her. Apart from the questions, they are in the tracker. She daily gives us questions to explore us. Okay. So it made me really helpful to learn Salesforce, because Salesforce every 3 months they are giving an update. So even if you look back for after 3 months now, it will be quite changing. Even in recently the flows has modified much. So we have to keep on updating us on those topics. So ma'am helped us really a lot to keep on exploring us.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hi Madhesh, congratulations from Ramesh. In the interview that you got referred in LinkedIn, did that company only ask questions related to integration or covered all topics in development? Okay, they are asking about interview. Okay, coming back to the interview, what are the frequently encountered technical topics? You don't have to reveal the exact interview questions, but the technical topics இதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா எதிர்பார்க்கறாங்க அப்படினு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
It depends upon company purely. The interview panel will be so much friendly. Like you don't even to talk in English also. They are communicating in Tamil only, but they purely want to show your talent. Like there is no what is what question and all for me. They just told me to write and show me the LWC component. Then batch apex also I have to write and show. Not just the syntax, they just gave me the developer and they just want me to show me the output, not just the logic. And apex also the same way. And they also told me to do an approval process. But this is not the same case for another company. Depends upon the company, we have to be ready. Like in last company that I said, N28, in that they just asked me to do flows and a validation rule. And also apex trigger. Trigger is a common thing we have to do in every interviews. Apart from that, now I guess they are asking flows also.
So flows, triggers are very common. How about LWC?
LWC, mostly there will be they will be testing whether we know the LWC concepts or not. Only few companies are asking us to do the basic components at lively.
Okay. You said there are some of the companies they ask more complex trigger scenarios or apex and all, right? So they are expecting us to be in advanced level in terms of apex.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to LWC, the basic understanding would be fine, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Maybe you can share just any questions. What kind of questions you experienced from the Apex standpoint, which you find it's quite complex? Why you are feeling it very complex? Because if you look at the there are curriculum within AJSD, they are explaining about all the concepts. But when you are encountering questions, you find it quite complex, right? We just want to understand what is the level of complexity it was.
In AJSD we have covered up to middle level, I guess, but it is not like that. Industry, when it comes to industry, we have to upskill ourselves in terms of all concepts, I guess. So the triggers which I came from inform me is of the same level, which is the questions they are facing in their company, I guess. So it is of 3 to 4 objects, and there are some minute concepts which might be missing. So we have to search in the Google or some chat GPT, only we can get an answer. So they are telling us to do in live, so it is not possible, I guess.
Okay, it's about creating a triggers with 2 or 3 objects in relationship.
Yeah, there might be some exceptional scenarios we might not be knowing about that. They will be asking that scenario to do. So that makes us complex.
But is that a kind of quite often you are facing such questions, or it's a
rarely question.
Rare questions.
It's not a quite often.
Okay. So, but what I would say, don't worry about those advanced concepts. At least first make yourself comfortable with the basics. If there is Apex, if there is LWC, flows, triggers, make yourself comfortable with all the foundations. Basics of triggers or basics of flows, or I'm able to write abdina, you clear the first round. Okay, good. From the second level, it's up to you how you are going to fine tune us. Okay.
Hi Madhesh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Hi ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. So Madhesh is actually from last year, right? So he is actually one of the person who is actually coming to the session regularly.
Oh.
So
so consistency.
Consistency. So that is what I have seen in him, and he used to come up with a case study extra one step up, like even if I give some extra tasks also, he is ready to take up that extra challenge. And he's such an exploding character, like all these 4 months, he completed his course more than 3 months before. He used to come up with different trigger scenarios to discuss in sessions.
Okay.
We used to have a lot of discussions about the different scenarios in the triggers topic. He has faced a lot of interview. I think Madhesh, that is a very great learning for you. I think.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so happy about all your learnings and everything.
Thank you.
All the best, Madhesh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Happy to see you sitting here and giving the interview. So which we visualized many times, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Shobana. Thank you for joining and sharing your thing.
Thank you, sure. Thank you, Madhesh. Thank you.
Thank you. You got trained here and you are attending an interviews. Somewhere you would have faced or a situation where part of the training இது இருந்திருந்தா மேபி நான் இன்னைக்கு இந்த இன்டர்வியூல இன்னும் நல்லா பண்ணியிருந்திருக்கலாமே அந்த மாதிரி கேட்குறேன்.
So first of all, I think a tracker sheet, like whenever updating a new tracker sheet, materials, no sir, I'm not getting that update in my tracker list. When a new person coming in, when I'm seeing his tracker sheet, he has that added topics inside his tracker itself. But I have to go and search inside the updated material. So it will be good if it is available for me also in the main tracker sheet itself.
Okay. How about every month they are releasing a materials, yeah? So every month they are sending a notification to emails, yes, as well as group link போடுறாங்களா. These are the newly updated materials. அது அந்த notifications உங்களுக்கு வருதா?
Yeah, it is coming. Recently 2 months back I am getting.
Okay, you are getting a notification, but the only thing is existing trackerல வந்து it is not getting added.
If possible you can do so, if not now.
No, fine. See, that's a feedback. Anyway, we have to take a look into it. Good one. Fine. Since it is an Excel sheet we are maintaining, it's quite currently hard for us to go back. Assume that there are 2,000 people learning it. Going and updating the Excel sheet is difficult, but we are planning for a LMS for the same. Where Salesforce Mari, the training softwares நிறைய வந்துருச்சு. So we are exploring this part. Anyway, this is a good feedback we can definitely take. But you are still welcome to share such feedback, not only now, and even for people over here and people joining online. If you find any discomfort in learning Salesforce, because there are processes you have to follow, there are systems we have developed to deliver this training. Of course, we cannot call our training methodology as a pakka model, ellame super irukku appdin solra mudiyadhu. There are learning for us on a daily basis and we are keep improving ourselves பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கோம். But அதில் வந்து when people are repeatedly asking certain questions or certain requests, we first took that as a priority. Like he given, there are other people very recently given a feedback about the formula videos. The videos length வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்குது. It's quite 1.5 hours. Why don't we split that videos and learn பண்ணிக்கிற மாதிரி அப்படின்னு last 1.5 month Nagarajan he's working on developing that formula content alone, and he will be delivering in a couple of weeks. So you will be getting a new formula content with single videos for each and every formulas, instead of having a 1 hour lengthy video. Same for reports and dashboards. So we have been keep update from the material standpoint. Similarly, from the one of the very recent feedback we frequently get is about the co-learner sessions. Previously, all trainees used to have access to the co-learner sessions only if they have access to the Q&A sessions. But now, even though they don't have access to the Q&A sessions, but they have been a lifetime trainee and they got access to the materials, they will be having the co-learner sessions for lifetime. Even they got placed, they are working in different organizations. There they are facing a trouble, still they can come back to the co-learner session and they can discuss among the trainees who are currently learning. It is now we have made it possible. It's happened because of the feedback we have received recently. Why don't we enable this for the lifetime people? So like that, if people you are having any request, we are keep sharing the feedback links, right? Please mention in that feedback so that the more we receive the feedback about any one particular thing, we put this in a prioritization, and we also keep upgrade our the training experience we are currently providing. All right. Srihari Nath. Yes, Srihari.
Hi, Ashok.
Hey, hi man.
So, hi, Madhesh.
Hi.
Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
So, happy for you.
Thank
so,
you.
thanks to you for being here for me to when practicing triggers and the interview preparation and being in for projects, working with you. So, without that, we are not here.
Yeah. You are the one with me project, right?
Yeah.
All right, Hari. Thank you. And how do you guys know each other? Like,
He came to classrooms.
okay, you met in classroom and you form a kind of a study circle among
Myself,
yourselves.
Srihari, Deepika's sister, Vargish.
Okay, got this.
We have studied here only, sir.
Okay, all these people are got studied here in AJSD.
All got placed before.
Okay, all got placed. I'm happy, guys. See, I'm happy that at least this platform gave you at least an opportunity to mingle with others, because people online are longing for such opportunity to come outside and mingle with others and getting support from others. At least people who are all offline, you are in Chennai, you all already came from your home and staying in hostel and learning here for 6 months, 4 months. Make use of this study circle. That is very important, because what you are coming and doing here, you are also coming daily here, watching videos and doing case studies, attending the Q&A session. This is something you could have done in home itself. What is the real intention of coming outside the home is nothing but you are coming out from the comfort zone from your home, and you are here and you are meeting the strangers who are all new to you. Talk to them, create a network, create a good study circle. அதுக்காக தான் மெயினாக இங்கே வரீங்க, குறிப்பாக people in offline. If you are failing to create such circle அப்படின்னா, then you have to work out on yourself. Why it is not happening to me? Why I am not able to create such circle? Again, if you are having trouble in making such friends of circle அப்படின்னா கூட, please let us know. One way or other way we can create some engagement that ஒரு ஹை பைக்காவது என்ன பண்ணணும்னா உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். I'm really happy and appreciate you guys for making such study circle and helping you each other. Good work, Srihari, and good job, Madhesh. Even one small thing can create a spark. That spark can lead to a good improvement. It's again, யாருக்கு என்னென்ன கிடைக்கணும்னு இருக்கோ அதுதான் அவங்களுக்குலாம் கிடைக்கும். Thank you so much, Madhesh, for being here, and thanks for your time. கேட்ட உடனே நீங்கள் வந்து இவ்வளோ விஷயங்கள்லாம் ஷேர் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கீங்க. ஐம் ஹாப்பி. நீங்கள் ஒரு வருஷத்தை கடந்துட்டீங்க. அதை தாண்டி the actual challenge is not clearing the interview. The actual challenge is joining an organization and gaining the trust of the one who recruited you. இப்போ உங்களை ஒருத்தருங்க நம்பி வேலைக்கு எடுக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னா, the reason why people recruit you, right, they have a business running and they don't see you just an associate who is going to support the task. They see you as one of the pillars going to balance that the business which they have developed for years. TCS, Accenture மாதிரி கம்பெனிஸ்லாம் 30 years 40 yearsல ஒரு நேம் சம்பாதிச்சிருக்காங்கன்னா, you're all joining the organization and you're going to carry that name and brand and trust they have built in the industry. So அப்படி இருக்கும் போது as a professional get to know about the professional disciplines, அதெல்லாம் நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்குங்க. உங்களை நம்பி வேலைக்கு எடுத்திருக்கவங்களுக்கு just be honest, அவ்வளோதான். நீங்கள் வந்து you don't have to put a lot of effort, அப்படியே உளுந்து பிறண்டுலாம் வேலை செய்யணுங்கிறத தாண்டி try to be more genuine and honest as much as you can, so that அது எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே நம்மளை என்ன பண்ணணும்னா காப்பாற்றும். டெக்னிக்கல் நீங்கள் எப்படி வேணாலும் லேர்ன் பண்ணிடலாம். Soft skill you can learn anywhere, technical skill you can learn anywhere because you've got YouTubes and other things. But your interpersonal skills, how I'm going to deal with the problem, how I'm going to deal the conflicts, how I'm being honest in all the situations. There are situations will try to put you down, there are situations will make you to tell lie. In those situations, how you are going to still keep your honesty is matters a lot. Such thing you cannot learn from academies or YouTubes or things. That should only come by the brought up or friends like this. நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய சேர்க்கை கரெக்டாக இருக்குது அப்படிங்கும் போதும் நல்லா இருக்கும். You need people to tell this very often. You have to be honest no matter of what. ஏன்னா அப்படி இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் இப்போ இருக்கக்கூடிய காலகட்டத்தில் உங்களால் என்ன பண்ண முடியும், you can survive. Because wherever you go, you can find a talents. There are so many forums available to find a talent. But finding a proper individual, especially a human being with all the traits ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, personal traits ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, அந்த self discipline on time. ஒரு ஆஃபீஸில் if you are going and joining அப்படின்னா, they would have your self discipline says that you have to come by this time, log in by this time. If there is a meeting, you have to meeting ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் முன்னாடி வரது. If there is a demo for the client, you have to ensure the laptop charger everything is available readily. These are the skills நம்ம கொஞ்சம் நர்ச்சர் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஏன்னா these skills is much needed and will help you to survive in the industry for the many more years. Because such skills cannot be ஒருத்தவங்க வந்து சொல்லிக் கொடுக்க முடியாது. நம்ம ஒரு அகாடமியில் போய் படிக்க முடியாது, யூடியூப்பில் படிக்க முடியாது. ஸோ உங்களை நம்பி ஒருத்தவங்க வேலை கொடுக்குறாங்க அப்படிங்கும் போது அங்கே உங்களோட ஹானஸ்ட்டாக இருந்துக்குங்க. அதே நேரத்தில் அங்கே சர்வை பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கும் போது அதுக்கேற்ற ஸ்கில்ஸ், குட்டி குட்டி சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குது இல்லைங்களா, லைக் இமெயில் ரைட்டிங் எப்படி, அமாங் த டீம் மெம்பர்ஸ் ஹவு டு கம்யூனிகேட், if you are having a conflict within the team members, how to address it effectively, or if you are not receiving a proper requirement from the client, how to communicate to the client and how to get that requirement. These are the things going to decide நம்மளோட கெரியரோட எலிவேஷன்ஸ். ஸோ ஐ விஷ் உங்களுக்கு அந்த பர்சனல் ரைட்ஸ்லாம் நல்லபடியாக வரட்டும். All the very best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for joining here. And once again, on the behalf of the entire AJSD, please give a big round of applause for him, for his commitment and the dedication.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018 and we have trained and guided 2000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.